Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and happy weekend to everybody. In my last video, I make a comment and I asked that what are the courses that you guys want me to make a research on that has full funding, including some scholarship, and also in which the GRE and the GMAT is waived. So those comments that came back are these 5 courses, which are computer science, social work, public health, environmental management, and also human resources management. So these courses take me days and hours. Like yesterday, I started working on some other courses related to these 5 courses around 8 p.m. and I later went to sleep around 1 a.m. Although I've not done the video by that time, but I'm just making the research just to get all the skills together. So, and it takes me hours yesterday, including some days which I've already checked on some. So please, I would say that the best way you can encourage me is to help me to like this video, is to subscribe to my channel, then also comment. And if you still want me to do some other courses, comment at the comment section. Just mention the courses you want me to make a research on. Even though if I can't do everything at once, I will write them down and also keep them somewhere and said, okay, let me do the next 5, then another next 5. Okay. And the best way you can also encourage me more is to give comments, like ask question, say something good, so that this video can go more, and also share this video, send it to people. This video is very long, and I will ask you to please watch it from the beginning to the end because there are a lot of informations that you're going to get from there. Thank you. So the video starts now.
There are a lot of schools that offered um, scholarship. They also offered graduate teaching assistants for these 5 courses. So as I said earlier on, we have these 5 courses that we'll be looking at today. We'll be looking at computer science, social work, public health, environmental management, and also we're checking human resources management. These are the courses that um, people commented that you guys want me to make a research on. So I'll be talking about the masters, and for the schools that I'm going to mention, you can check for their PhD too, and also check for their undergraduate. As I'll be talking about the masters, I may surely talk about the PhD also. And let's keep going. So basically, I'm going to start with public health. So for public health, there are a lot of universities, but the universities that offers for scholarships, I'm going to talk about a few of them. Then I'm going to mention the rest at the end. So please follow me with this video. It's going to be a little bit longer because it takes me a long time to make this research. So follow me with it. So basically, if you want to get to this school, so the first school I'll be talking about is the University of Mississippi. To get to their graduate degree programs, when you go to the internet, you can just type the University of Mississippi. Then after typing that, then you go to search, and then you press graduate international application. Sometimes you can put graduate international application requirements. So it's either you put graduate international application or graduate international application requirement. So you click on that, it's going to take you down to the graduate school. Then you can go ahead and click on the degree programs to see all the programs they have. So in this school, we have a lot of programs here, but I'm not going to be talking about all these programs. You can go ahead and check them. Well, basically, we're talking about only the ones that people mentioned about. And that is where you're talking about computer science here. They have computer science. Um, they have, let's keep going. They have public health. also. They have public health and they have social work. So those are the three main out of those five courses that I'm talking about that they really, really have. So we're going to dive into them and check them out one after the other, and then look at the scholarship they have when the application is closing, and also the requirements that they required. And I said it in my previous videos that most of the time the graduate international application have their own requirement, but I will advise you to also check the school, or most importantly, the course requirement. Check the course requirements because every courses have their own deadlines. So not all of them goes with the school or the international requirement deadlines. And they also have their own requirements too. So I will advise you to, whenever you go to the international graduate international application requirement, make sure you go to the program directly and check for them. So for the first one that I'll be looking at here is that we'll be considering social work first. We'll be considering the School of Social Work first. And to easily know about their scholarship, so the first thing is that if you go to their programs here, it's going to show you all the programs that they have. They have for undergraduate programs, they have for graduate programs, certificates. So for graduate programs, they even have doctor, that is PhD also. And then they have masters of social work, and they also have masters of social work, which is advanced standing and so on and so forth like that. So you can go ahead and check more about this school, and most importantly the social work. And you see here you have doctors of social work, masters of social work minor, they have bachelors of social work, so you can check that out. Now to check for their scholarships, so you come to student, and under student here, they have finance aid and scholarship. They have finance aid and scholarship. So if you click on here, this is going to take you to all their scholarships that are available for social work. So if you see BA means that's for bachelor's. There you have MSW, that's for Masters of Social Work. So you can check all the scholarships. They have few ones. And but the most important one that I saw here is their graduate assistantship. So teach one course per semester. But this one is for doctors of social work. So if you want to come for a doctor of social work, and the application closes by March 1st. So you have 6 hours of tuition per semester that you can register six hours. That is two courses, maybe three unit courses that you can register, and you also be getting $900 per month stipends over there. Not only that, they also have another one for masters here, which is 6,000 plus tuition waiver. So you have 6,000 plus tuition waiver. So you can check that link out. That's for social work. That's for the masters. And you also have another masters here, but this one is basically for those who are disadvantaged students, like students for disadvantaged students. You want to deal with that and get that. But the another one, they have 10,000 per year here. That one closes by May 1st. But the most important one that I really want to mention that really covers almost everybody here is like you can have up to 15,000 for social work every something. But this one said other social work scholarship opportunity. That's for master students. You can check here and see more and more there. So they have a lot of scholarship here for social work in University of Memphis. So check it out. Look at what you are eligible for. For international students, most importantly, you are eligible for, if you are coming for, you're eligible for this. And don't stop there because this is saying for doctors in social work. But you can also ask as masters coming in, you can also send them an email. I've had a lot of people coming as masters. I spoke to one of them during the week, and he said that this also covers for masters too, but they just put it there for doctorate too. So you can send them an email, and also this one too. So you can also check them, send them an email towards that, and then that is for social work. At the same University of Memphis, they also have for public health too. They have for public health. And the same thing applicable to their own here for public health. They also have scholarship and fellowship also. So if you click on here, you see that scholarship and fellowship. And most importantly, they said here that incoming master student for 2024. So if you want to come for incoming masters for 24, they have what is called Dean Scholarship for 2024, which is available for like 5,000. And you have to have GPA of 3.3 or above. 3.3 or above. You have to have that for you to be able to qualify for that. And for spring, they also have that. And when you go to their, that's for the student, you can easily see that. And if you go to their application, you can easily see what is their requirement here. You can check out for their requirement. And they said it here. They said the deadline for spring application is December, which is already passed. That's for spring. Now we are going to fall. So and then the School of Public Health is also waiving the GRE requirement for the spring 2004. So, and we have scholarship available too. You can see here, we have scholarship available. So, if you click on here, it's going to bring you down to this place. But I believe that this scholarship can go more higher than that. You can also send an email to them to get more details. But they're also like presently admitting for four. Also, you can see here this is for 424. They're presently um, they're presently taken for 2024. So they're admitting for that. So you can check it out. So for computer science, now Department of Computer Science, they also have for both undergraduate and graduates, and they also have grant funding here. And they have what is called the requirement for masters and PhD. They have the requirement for masters and PhD. And if you see it here, they say that you must have a discipline that is we are applying for masters or PhD or something like that. And the GRE score are required and are an important factor for admission, because the reason why they said their own GRE is very important for computer science is because really we are given uh, admission funding follows straight. That's one thing about them. So the funding follows with it directly. But you don't need to write TOEFL if you are a student from a country where English is your primary language. You need to write TOEFL. But if you are from a country where English is not your primary language, you need to write TOEFL. So these are the courses that you have to have taken before you can apply for the school. And you can see the deadline here. For fall is April, and for PhD is July 2024. So that's their priority deadline. For their hard deadline is May 1st and August 1st. So, and they have, you see, they have fellowship and assistantship. That's what I said. They have fellowship and assistantship. And they said graduate assistantship are offered by the department to the limit number of graduate students. Graduate assistantship work a total of 20 hours per week to support departmental teaching lab and other needs. The appointment provide a stipend and also tuition and fee waiver for the academic year, but it does not include summer support. Okay. So, and also they have what you call research assistantship also that's also available. That's also cover the same, cover all your tuition, cover everything. But for you to be able to get this, you have to have GRE. So for this school, for computer science, GRE is important. But for social work, it's not important. For what is it called? For health, it's not important. For health, for public health, it's not important. But for social work also, it's not important. But for computer science, it's important. So that's why I always say that it is advisable for you to always check for schools. It's very, very advisable for that. And you check for schools. When you check that, that will tell you that apart from schools, I mean department. Check for department. When you check for department, that will tell you that okay, this is for this department, this is what they require. So please, I would advise you to do that. Always check for that. So that is all about the University of Mississippi. So University of Mississippi did not have the remaining two courses, which is environmental management and also human resources management, because I've already checked it out in their courses. They have nothing like that. You can even check it one more time. This is H. They only have history here, and is environmental. You can see here they only have they don't have that here too. So that is why I'm not talking about that two courses here. So that's about University of Mississippi. But be very, very the most important thing I also say that for the requirements they require you having West evaluation transcripts or some other evaluation transcripts. So you have to submit the official transcripts are to be evaluated. Okay, your official transcripts are to be evaluated. The official transcript has to be evaluated. Okay, so that's about that. So we're going to another school now, and we are checking that one out. And that is talking about the University of Minnesota. University of Minnesota. The same way that I asked you to get into University of Mississippi is the same way. Just type graduate international application requirement or graduate international application. It's going to bring you down to this place. Then you can click which of the city you want to check out. Check which of the city you wish to check. So I click on this one to check out, and you can click other ones. So when you click on that, it's going to bring you to their programs. They have a lot of programs here, man. They have a lot. They have a lot of programs here. So for A, they have accounting and so on and so forth like that. So you can check out this school if you want to check for other courses. Okay. So basically, I'll just be talking about the five courses. I'm not going to go above those five courses because that's what people mentioned in my last video. But if you want to check for other courses, you can easily go ahead and check it yourself. And please, if you check for other courses there and you find it out, please, at the comment section, just mention the name of the school and the courses you'll find there at the comment section. Mention the name of the school, mention the courses. And if you find like scholarship there, you can also put it at the comment section just to help other people, Please just do that also. So here we are going to be dealing with computer science. So they have computer science here. We can find it out here. They have computer science, MS, and PhD. They have computer science. They will have data science also. They have data science. So computer science, number one. For environmental, they don't have that. So I already checked that one out. They haven't related to environmental here. Um, for human resources, they have. For human resources management. So you just have to come and check human resources and industrial relation. That's the human resources management there. Human resources and industrial relation. So that's for human resources. Then for public health, they also have public health here. They have a lot of public health, different lot of public health. So you can check that one out also. And the last one is social work. And they have social work, both masters and PhD. Both masters and PhD. They have social work. So even they also have social and administrative. You want to go into pharmacy, they also have that one here too. So we're going to start with the first one, which is human resources and industrial relation. So let me see if I've clicked this already to see. Yeah, so this is about human resources and industrial relation. So you can check it out here one by one about the stuff and tuition and aids. Tuition and aids. You can see it here. So this is their tuition and aids, and this is how much they pay every semester. This is how much they pay every semester. Um, then we need to check for their scholarship. I think I need to come back here and check for their scholarship. I'll show you that. But let's go to um, computer science first. Let's check for computer science. Then we'll come back to social work also. So for computer science, you can just go directly. You click on this link here. It's going to direct you directly to that place. But obviously, if you click on funding, you're going to see they're going to tell you that here, funding your graduate studies, that you have fellowship grant, you have fellowship, you have grant, you have research assistantships, you have teaching assistantship, we have loan. So, and for the research and teaching assistantship, they said researching and teaching assistantship are available to students at the university, so that while pursuing your advanced degree, the university employ you to teach and conduct research. So you have several ways to find an assistantship. You can see it here. Your graduate program, they offer you an assistantship as part of your admission and the acceptance to the graduate degree program. Check departmental newsletter. You can check it there, emails and so on. Then you visit the university's search job. So if you visit the university student job search page, you can also get a lot of assistantship there. Like what I said in my past video when I was talking about assistantship, that you don't need to be your department alone. You can reach out to all other areas in the school to get assistantship, to get funding. So don't just limit yourself to department alone. You can see it here. They're also mentioning that in University of Minnesota. And here also, network within departments and with current and former professors. You see? So these are how to get assistantship. You can also get it there. They'll utilize your graduate assistantship employment office to find assistantship that are eligible for and also apply an application requirement. So you can go there, you can check for that. There are a lot of like fellowship opportunity, a lot and a lot, a lot and a lot that you can easily get funding for. So we advise you just go ahead and take that and do it. Then also for computer science, their department is computer science and engineering. They have PhD in computer science. They have masters in computer science. They have masters of computer science. So the application and illustration, if you click on this link here, it's going to take you to their important data. The application deadline is March 1st. So, and here they have their admission requirements for computer science. So for admission requirements, the candidate must demonstrate ability to maintain 3.0 GPA or greater. So you have to have 3.0 GPA for you to be eligible to apply. That is number one. Therefore, standards for language standard courses, you can easily check this one out. So let me click on it. And then for TOEFL, education, and so on, you can check it. Then for English test, most importantly, they said individual provide a teaching assistantship may have additional requirements. So they may ask for additional requirements, and that's why it is advisable for you to check that. So let's see their GRE. So for their GRE, when you need to know about GRE, what you need to know about GRE. So sorry. Um, for GRE, I think is compulsory for them. Official score will appear in your application after you submit the application. So some graduates program require GRE. So some graduate program require GRE. Okay, this is for the graduate school. This is not for computer science. So let's go back to computer science. Let's go back to where we are in computer science. So for computer science, let's see, note on GRE. So this is where we are going to. So this is computer science, MSc admission for computer science. This is under computer science. And they said, note for GRE, we do not require or accept GRE score as part of our application process. That's what I was looking for. So for computer science, they don't require GRE in this school. In the previous school I mentioned, they require GRE. But in this school, they don't require GRE. And you can see here, you have 3.0 GPU. Yeah, go ahead and apply. And they have funding. They have funding. Bro, sisters, they have funding. So please go ahead. Another requirement, personal statement is the 44,000 character limit and so on and so forth there. Check all. These are all the things they needed in when you're writing your stuff, your art sheet, your face, your family background, and all those things. This is going to be like a stepping, like a guide towards writing your personal statement, like a guide towards writing your personal statement. So these are all the things they needed. So for computer science, GRE is not needed. So good, you can go ahead and apply as quick as possible. Okay, that is for computer science. Now let's check And this is for their funding too. They have a lot of funding, fellowship funding, and so on and so forth like that. And most of these fundings are for PhD. That's for computer science. They have PhD for masters too. So you can check that one out. But they always have funding. Also, they have a lot of funding, a lot for departments of computer science and engineering. They have a lot. So that's about computer science. Now to social work. Now to social work. You can click on this link. It's going to take you down to what you need to know about social work here. And for their graduates, so if you click on this link here, mm, on this link here, it's going to take you directly to their graduate studies here. So under their graduate study, you can click here. Then you can easily go to graduate studies. Then it's going to go down to graduate aim and funding. So for social work, their aim and funding, you can see it here. The School of Social Work offered financial support for social work, that is masters and PhD, through what? Training grants, scholarships, fellowships, and graduate assistantship. So they have scholarship on grant for them. They have a lot of scholarship on grant for social work. So if you want to, just go ahead and apply for social work there too. So I've talked about computer science. I've talked about uh, social work. I've talked about public health also, and I've talked about different type of scholarship they have, and also for human resources also they also have scholarship for that too. So you can check for their requirement and deadline here. So for social work, let's see. So like their GRE, let's see what they said about their GRE. So standard tests are part of how we review our application for admission. You can see here. So application who are not the applicants who are not submitting GRE or GScore will need to include an additional essay. So if you don't want to submit GRE and GRE or GMAT score, if you don't want to submit GRE and GMAT score, what you need to do is to write an additional essay. So they will require that to write an additional essay. So read this part very well for the GRE and GS score. You can check that one out also. And to concern their recommendation letter and everything like that, international application requirements. So for they have their full-time program, each by each one. For fall intakes, May 15, June 15, and July 15, that is when their deadline ended. So after April 1st deadline, application for international applicants in the US will be accepted on a case-by-case basis. So that means that the mandatory deadline is April 1st for those who want to apply for human resources management. And they also have scholarship. You can check it out for their scholarship. Let's see here. We can pull it up here to see for their scholarship. See, let's go down. Let's come to admission requirements. So just check it out though. Just check it out. I couldn't check that much. I just find out this morning that they have human resources and industrial relation because I was checking all this thing, some of it yesterday night and some of it from a few weeks ago and during the week. So now that I just find out this morning that they have human resources and then industrial relation in University of Minnesota. So you can check for their scholarship, but I've already read something about the scholarship for you guys, how you can easily get a scholarship from that school. So that's all about Minnesota. You can go ahead and check for more other courses there because they have a lot of courses there. Okay. So now the next school I'll be talking about is University of Washington. University of Washington. So the same way for you to be able to go down and get close to their programs that they offer for international students, for that have scholarship and so on like that, is for you to type what I asked you to type in the first place. When you do that, then you click on international applicant or here how to apply for graduate school. You click on that. You click on that, It's going to take you down to this point here. So let's do it. Let's click on here. If you click on here, it's going to bring you here and tell you how to apply, degree track, the processes, and every other things like that. It's going to show you all and the deadline. So you have to select program listing. Select program listing for you to know the when the admission is going to close. So for admission for program beginning 2023 winter, spring, and summer, you can check here. And then beginning for 2024, you can also check here. So they have different programs that you can click on that, and then you will be able to know. So for international applicants, they have their overview here. Financial ability requirements after you are admitted. These are the things that you need to know. Then for English, that is for those country that English is not their primary language. You can check that out and you can check the policy. F1, that is employment opportunity for F1 student. And they said it here, although your primary purpose for attending university opportunity is to study, prospective international students may also be interested in learning about employment opportunities that are available under F1 students status. Why the international office can only set up appointments also for that. So you can also get that. Then you have OPT and all those things like that. Then if you go directly there, they have a lot of courses. So these are the courses that they offer for international studies. So, and they have, you need assistance, they can give you assistance, but these are the graduate program accepting international students. So those are the private programs that are accepting international students in their own school. The Masters of Culture, if you go to Masters of Culture, you will see most of the courses they have there. You can check it out for Masters of Culture. You go to graduate studies here. You click on this, you can go to graduate admission, and that will show you the courses that they give. Oh, application fee waiver. They also have application fee waiver. You see, they have application fee waiver for graduate applications. So please, you can check it out also for application fee waiver, most importantly for arts and science. For arts and science, they have application fee waiver. That is University of Washington. They have application fee waiver. So please check it out, check their stuff out. They have a lot and a lot of things to offer there. So then for GA and GTA, these are what is being requested. And if you go down, this one now is for School of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. So combination of STEMs together. They talk about their tuition fee here. Then they talk about their funding, the scholarship opportunity that they have. The scholarship and funding opportunity, you can check it out one by one. They have a lot of assistantship, and they also have research and teaching assistants, whereby they said the graduate students in degree program may be able to work as a research or teaching assistant. There are a limited number of opportunity available every year based on faculty research funding. All available opportunity are communicated to current students and incoming students who have paid the enrollment confirmation deposit. So enrollment confirmation deposit is just the application fee or so maybe enrollment, some other things like that. But I know they are waiving the application right now. So I will ask you to reach out to the school if you want to apply for computer science. So they have computer science there. One thing that I'm trying to find out about their school is that for those courses, I couldn't find what is it called? Public health. I couldn't find public health there. What is it called? I couldn't find um, social work. So I couldn't find those ones there. So if you want to, you can just go ahead and check one more time. But to me, I couldn't find them there. So because these are the programs that were offering for international students. So those who are coming in for both F1 and J1 visa. That's for University of Washington. University of Washington. Now to another university here. That's talking about Columbia State University. This one is in Atlanta. The Columbia State University is in Atlanta. The same way you can get in and then you go to international students over there or graduate program. and you check for their graduate program. You go to their graduate program, they have their deadlines here, the graduate school requirement and so on. The fee is $50. Can be paid separately if needed. So you can pay separately and you can even ask for a waiver. And they also needed evaluation transcript also. They also need the evaluation transcript. And for the English, they said if you are not from a English speaking country, you have to write the English and so on and so forth like that. But what we are trying to look for here is to go to their courses. So if you go to their courses, um, to let me see one more thing I need to show here before I go to their courses. Okay, no problem. Let's go to their courses. So the courses they have a lot of courses there. But for what we are dealing with, there's 5 courses. I try to check it out. So they have computer science. So you can research here. You can search for they have computer. So they have computer science. They have applied computer science. That is with AI and data science concentration. They have applied computer science. That's for general concentration. And they have applied computer science for software development concentration. So that's for MSc. So that's the one they have. And if you go back and check for public, public health. So they have also for public health here. They have public health and they have public administration and so on like that. Then if you check for social, social work, they don't have social work. And if you check for human, human resources concentration. So they have management in human resources. They have management in human resources. But this one is bachelors. They don't have masters. They have only bachelors. They don't have masters. And they don't have environmental. So there are only 2 courses that we're going to deal with here alone. And the 2 courses here is public health, which is here. They have public health, and these are all their requirements. And you can check view degree requirement here. And the minimum GPA is 2.75. So their own minimum for you to apply is 2.75. Statement of interest, and there is no GRE requirement. So you can see they don't require GRE and a GPA between 2.50 to 2.75 for conditional or provisional admission. So this school has very low GRE. They can apply for public health there as quick as possible. And then you can check for their degree requirement and everything like that. And they have different careers in public health basically here. So you can check it out. And they also have funding too. They have funding. They have funding too. They have funding. So if you check it out here, you can easily know for each one and so on and so forth like that, for you to be able to see the funding that are available. So they have scholarship. You can see here, they have scholarship. So they have scholarship. So you can read through each one and free application for that's for the federal stuff like that. So they have scholarship. These are all different type of scholarship they have. They have state scholarship and so on like that. Those are most importantly for like undergraduate, and they also have for graduate too. They have for graduate too. So if you go there, you can check it out. I can't read a lot of it right now. So let's see. I know that they have graduate teaching assistant also because I check it. And, let me see this one. Oh yeah, graduate assistantship. So that's what I was looking for. They have graduate assistantship. So all graduate assistantship are awarded each year by academic unit and non-academic unit. But both academic and non-academic unit they give, including but not limited to applicants, academic record test, recommendation, and other things like that. So they have assistantship. They have assistantship. So you can check it out, reach out to the school, talk to them one-on-one. Send an email to them, don't talk to them because most of the people are not here. Unless you are here, You can talk to them one-on-one, call them or something like that. You can send emails to them and so on and so forth like that. So that is all about Columbus. I think we talk about the computer science there too. Let me see. Have I mentioned about the computer science? I think I only mentioned about public health. So let's look at the computer science. So for the computer science, let's click on this. So for the computer science, also they have this one. Let's check about their requirement and see what they have in stock here. So this is for general requirements, real degree specific requirements. So this is for computer science requirements. So they said that an undergraduate degree, minimum of 2.75, also the same thing. And the minimum GPA requirement is waived for those with a GRE score of them. So if you have 2.75, with the minimum, that is, you have the minimum of 2.75, and the minimum of GPA requirement is waived. So the minimum is waived for those who have GRE score of 2.9. Okay, it's waived for those who have GRE score for up 2.9. So, and that means that if you have 2.75, you can apply to the school and GRE can be waived also. And if you have a score of 2.90, they will consider the minimum, the 2.75, they won't consider that. So they will consider it, they will just look at your GRE and they use that one to make a decision towards that. And for computer science also, they also have funding. They have funding in computer science. They have funding in computer science. So it's really the same thing here. You can check it out and take the scholarship and you see that there. Okay. So that's about Georgia State University, Georgia State University. Now, let's go to another school. This school is, oh, I hope I've not closed the school though. Uh, yeah, the University of Oklahoma. The University of Oklahoma. So, University of Oklahoma, the same way you get there, they have 81 doctorate, 154 masters, and so on and so forth like that. So let's go to their masters. When you click on their masters here, you can see here, they already put it there, location, GRE requirements, entry terms, and so on like that. This is University of Oklahoma, University of Oklahoma. That's for their graduate program. So if you click on the courses that you want to apply to, it's just going to pop out and tell you their deadline and everything. So now we are dealing with, they have a lot of courses here too. They have a lot of courses, but now we want to look at computer science. But those are the most important 5 courses we are dealing with for today. So if you have more courses you want us to deal with, just let me know at the comment section. And if you see some other courses there that are very, very fantastic and good and they have funding, please let us also know in the comment section. Help your brother. Look at me here. I'm helping you guys. Doing it free. So please, if you also have information like that, drop it at the comment section to help your brothers. Okay. So for computer science, if you click on this, it's going to pop up. It's going to tell you College of Engineering, degree, Masters of Science, Department of Computer Science, hours required. You're going to know that later. Then entering times, they only give entering for fall and spring. Then GRE required, no. Then the deadline for entering is March 15. That's for domestic. For international is April 1st. And then for spring. So for computer science, they require no GRE. So no GRE. You can go ahead and check them very well. Check them very well and go for that. What else again? Let's keep going down here. This is um, let's go to the next page. So to the next page, counting. Okay, let's go back to masters. So I think these are the courses they have for masters. I think they have more than that. Sorry. I know that they have more than that because I've already checked it out. They have more than that. So we are looking at human relation, like those whoever want to apply for HR, that is human resources. You can check human relation also. That can also give you that no GRE, and they give entry for us for all those areas too. So our human resource study. If you click on this one too, you will see that too. So what else again? Let's keep going down. We want to check their public work, they have social work too. If you click on social work, so it's telling you no GRE too. So no GRE, University of Oklahoma, no GRE. Then we've checked that. What about public health? Um, public health. So the school don't offer public health. So they only offer social work, human resources, human relation. You can check that one, human relation related to human resources like that, and also computer science. So that's about the school and computer science. So check it out, and they have scholarship too. You can see here. Let's see, graduates, graduate scholarship. So they have graduate assistantship. What is graduate assistantship? You can read that here, the requirements and information to apply for that. You can check it out here. Appointment information for graduate assistantship is everything is here. Graduate assistantship benefits are all here, even including so the benefits are eligible for stipends, tuition waiver, and also benefits for student health insurance also. Then GT orientation and so on and so forth like that. So you can check it out and check each department to see for that. So let's go to another university. Consider I did a lot of work. I did a lot of work, man, guys. I did a lot of work. I did a lot of work. So this is Minnesota. This is Montana State University. This is Montana State University. I remember I applied for that PhD in mathematics when I was applying for PhD, and they gave me admission, including funding. But I end up not going because now I'm doing PhD in computation and data science. So I ended up not going then. So it's one of the schools that gave me admission. So you can read through their stuffs. They have all their requirements here. You can check all through their requirements is graduate school. You can apply it as soon as possible. And let's look at the programs that are available. So they have a lot of programs here. This is when I was checking for public health. That's why it was popping up there. And I was checking for public health. So you can look at computer. Let's look at computer science. So they have computer science for masters and PhD. They also have engineering and so on and so forth like that. So for computer science here, you can see back to they have grants from national like 662 grants, 662,000 grants. So which means that they are funding a lot. They are funding. They are funding. They are funding. So you can apply to this school and you can get there. And note, no GRA required. No GRA required. So they don't require GRA. They don't require GRA. So you can go ahead and apply to this school. And one other thing that I'm trying to find out. So these are for their funding, fund your education. So for their funding, they have external fellowship, they have internal fellowship, and internal fellowship is talking about graduate teaching assistant and so on like that. You can open that one and check it out for computer science and I think okay, that is all for computer science. You can check it out. Then let's search for social work. So they don't have social work. The school have no social work. Then let's search for public. When I was checking the other time, public health. So they have what is called a public health here, but public administration and they have community health. They have community health. So you can go ahead and also check. And they have a total grant of 1.3 million for projects. So which means that they have scholarship also. You can also check. Additionally, is teaching assistant may be available with the Department of Health and Human Department and Human Development. So they have assistantship also there, which is going to, which they said that the counseling assistantship can include a summer appointment in addition to the academic year appointment. Research assistantship may be available with individual faculty members who have fund grant or contact. Stipends vary depending on the type of appointment. The requirement for this job, the requirements of the job, the experience of the applicant, and the available funding. And no GRE is required. So for this school, no GRE is required for public health. You can apply to that school for public health. Okay, that is for Montana. That is for Montana, Montana, Montana. I don't know it's Montana. Now to my own school. To my own school. This is where I'm doing I'm studying presently studying my PhD. I'm pursuing my PhD. They have a lot of program there too. And you can check, they have deadlines. So for each program, if you go to the programs here, they have a lot of programs. They are going to masters. They have a lot of program for masters here with funding and so on. But the ones we'll be looking at today is computer science, the health one they have was public health, the health was community health too. And let's see, Masters of Arts. It's only for languages, French, German, and Spanish. So, and they also have MBA too. If you want to check that one out, you can check it out. But the one I'm focusing on today is computer science, public health. Those are the two that they have presently from the three courses we are looking at. So for computer science, they have the requirement. You come here, you see the requirements. So the requirement says that GRE is waived for all applicants to the master program. However, applicants with either a weak computer science background or an undergraduate GPA of 3.0 or lower are encouraged to submit GRE. So if you have GPA that is lower than 3.0, you have to submit GRE. And let's check for their, let's see, they have the deadline here. That's it. They follow the same deadline with the school stuff. Follow the same deadline with the school stuff. So you can go ahead and check that. And then for funding, you can come to department. And from department, you will see award and scholarships. So these are the award and scholarship that they have available. You can check it out. Lab assistantship, graduate teaching assistantship. You're going to be working for 20 hours. It's going to cover your tuition and everything like that. Because this is school I am, so and I'm in that department because I'm studying computation and data science, and it's part of the department. And if you see it here, they also said it in computer science here that let's see, let's go back. The place that's those people that they have their PhD in. Let me click on it again. PhD in computation and data science. PhD in computation and data science. So you can check it out. Let's see. Let me see apply now. And then see what it can say there. Although their PhD is computation and data science. So that is because I'm studying for my PhD. So you can go ahead and check the school for computer science and for public health. For public health. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, we also have social work too. We have social work. There's social work here. So you can go ahead and check for the social work also. And The requirement here says that you must have 2.75, right? For you to be for you to apply for social work, you must have 2.75. Okay, for social work, you must have 2.75. Undergraduate 2.75. Okay, and you can read for their requirement, degree requirements, and all things like that for you to be able to get admitted into the department. And you can also check for the department funding. Although the funding are very, very limited, they are very, very limited funding on the social work department. So you can check it out. And they also have public health here too. So public health, you can check the requirements here too. Go down. For the GPA, and they must have GPA or 3.0 or better. So for you to be able to apply, you must have GPA of 3.0 or better. And the admission, summer for admission must be completed by February 1st. This application who meets the academic criteria may be considered on case by case. So if you submit late, you can still be considered case by case. And this department also have funding, but very limited funding. They have funding, but very, very limited funding. So you can also check that school out too. So that's about all the schools I have for now. Towards that, there are some other schools too that I decided to work on also. So I'll also be talking about those schools here too. So those schools, I was able to make research on them. You know, take me take me days and hours to search and search and search and search and search. And these ones also they're also available also, so you can also check them out, and then you will see that these schools they have scholarship and they also have funding for them. So the universities in US offering full scholarship for master's program in public health, computer science, human resources, management, environmental management, and social work for international students. I've mentioned some of them in the beginning of the video. We look at some of the courses they have available and the funding they have. So, but there were some other ones that I couldn't mention or talk about. So I'm just going to mention their name, and then you can go ahead and check for the school. Like for the first one, is Stanford University. They have full funding scholarship for international students, which covers full tuition fee, traveling allowances, living allowances, and academic expenses. That's for Stanford University. That's for public health. You can check their schools out, and they have a very, very good scholarship for that. For Yale University, also, they also offered full funding scholarship for both undergraduate, masters, and PhD studies. So they have very huge scholarship amounts, but their scholarship amounts also vary. They also vary. And the University of New Evo Scholarship, they have scholarship for master studies, but their master studies is 75% of the tuition. So it only covers 75% of the tuition. They also only cover and experience learning and work opportunities throughout the graduate programs, and hourly wages are also given. So you get hourly wages like stipends. You get that also. Then the next one, already talked about some other school like Minnesota. I'll talk about that. John Hopkins also offered scholarship too. They also offer scholarship also. You can check their schools out. They have full scholarship. So it's for full time throughout your degree program. They have full scholarship for that. So you can check that one out. Then you have New York. New York also provide extensive support for international students. So they provide very extensive support for international students based on public health. So you can check that schools out. So public health still continue. We have University of Washington. We have University of Washington. So for University of Washington, they also have scholarship. For University of Washington, one of the major things that you can also check out for that school is that they give like 10,000 guaranteed, and so on like that for that also. And they also have like sort 5 application waiver also for public health. And we also have George Washington University too, which I did not mention here. I just remember. I think that one also they have 75%, $75 application waiver for those who want to apply for public health. So George Washington, you can check that school out. You can check out that school. They also have that. Then still on public health, you have University of Illinois also. They're always known for large student enrollment, and they have very high significant percentage for international students, waiving their application fee and also giving them scholarship, graduate teaching assistant, and so on like that. They also have University of Pennsylvania. University of Pennsylvania, their own masters in public health, have concentration on behavioral health, community, public health practices, and also health policy leadership. You can check that school out, University of University of San Francisco, University of San Francisco. So don't mind my tongue, please. So they have concentration on behavioral health, for public health, community, and so on and so forth like that. So you can check that school out. They have University of Pennsylvania too. They also have public health and their own subjects related to most importantly education for public health. So you can check that school out also. Then you have University of Southern Marine. You can check that one out. And then we have Stony Brook University. You can also check that one out also. Those schools also offered um, scholarship. Most importantly, they are always known for Masters of Public Health programs, and they have a very substantial support for international students. They have very high substantial support for international students. That is all about public health. Now let's go to computer science. Then another thing is that these schools are mentioned for public health. You can also check them for computer science too. They're also available for computer science. And here for computer science, we have Northern University in Boston, we have West Virginia University, we have University of uh, Science, we have University of Mississippi, we have Northwest Missouri State University. So University of Kansas. So you can also check University of Kansas, check all other university there, and for computer science. So this university are funding. That's why I give out this for university because I already checked for their funding. But just like I can't talk a lot about them. I've done a lot of research. So these 5 universities are funding, so you can check them out. You can check this university out. And you can also check all other universities I mentioned for public health. They also have funding for that. Then we move down to human resources. For funding, you can check out these 5 universities. They have funding for human resources. New York University, Michigan State University, they all have University of Illinois at Urban Campaign, Urbana Campaign. You can check that out. Villanova University also, you can check it out. All these universities, 5 universities I mentioned here, they have strong scholarship for international students, like graduate teacher assistant and some other scholarships. You can check them out. Therefore, environmental management also, you can take this 4 universities. Yale's School of the Environment, Yale School of the Environment, University of San Francisco, Duke Universities, and John Hopkins University. You can check that out. All these 4 universities have environmental management. For example, if we talk about them one by one, like for Yale University, they offer the Masters of Environmental Management, and it's always 2 years, 2 years degree. Whereby they prepare students for that, and the areas whereby they give for this environmental management is coastal and marine system, and they also have environmental health, energy, and then and marine systems. So you can check that one out also. They have a lot and a lot towards that. Then for University of Maseko, they also provide Masters of Science in Environmental Management. And the program is designed to develop student skills to manage environmental challenges effectively. And those who are seeking the career area in environmental agents, agency, consultant firm, industrial, and non-profit organization can also apply to that school. The same thing with Duke too. Duke University also, they also have a lot of environmental factors and engineering there. And for environmental management again, we have this John Hopkins University. John Hopkins University has focus on the relationship between environmental engineering, science, and public policies analysis, including economic factors in environmental management. So you can check that school out. You can check it out because they have all the schools available for you. You can check them out. And now we move down to social work. Social work. I've mentioned a lot of schools about social work, and these are other schools also that you can check out, like University of Michigan, Columbia University in New York, University of Washington, University of California, University of Chicago. You can also check it out. And then New York University, University of Pennsylvania, and Boston University. Those are the schools that are available for social work universities. So social work with scholarship and all other benefits. And some of the schools are also waiving application fee. So you can check all these schools out. You can check them out one after the other, and then look at the one you want. And please, when you are going through all the schools, if you see some courses there that are very, very good and they are waiving the application fee or they are waiving because sometimes the department will not waive the school may not waive application fee, the department may waive it. So I want you to know that it may not waive application fee, but department may be waiving. So it depends on schools and some schools will tell you that GRE is important, but the partner will tell you GRE is not important. So whenever you are checking out for every of the school, when you're checking the courses, make sure you check the department. Department overthrown the school application, like international graduate application, your department overthrown it. So to always check for your department to see what that department is talking about, their own requirements. And they also have their own deadline, which is maybe different from the school deadlines. So please try and check that one out. Thank you for giving me time to talk, to give you what I've make a research on this 5 courses. The best thing you can do for me is for you to help me to share this video. Comment, please. Comment, ask questions. The more you comment, the more this video will go more out. And please subscribe. Today is Saturday. I'm supposed to be working on my research right now. I said, oh, I already make a lot of research on this one. Let me just try and send it to you guys. So at least just to help you guys. And please, the best thing you can do is just like the video. The minute you open this video and you're watching, just like it. Just like it. Sometimes I have like 500 people view watching, but only a few people just like. Just like this video, like it, comment there. A lot of people don't even comment at all. They just watch the video and just leave like that. They don't even give a comment. So please comment, then also share this video. And some people come to just watch and don't subscribe. Please subscribe. Subscribe. It's free. Subscription is free. Subscription is very, very, very free. Please subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you very much and God bless. Bye bye.